Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Holly, and today we're going to be wishlisting Little Box of Horrors. Now, if you don't know what that is, all the info will be in the description as usual. This month's theme is the Sinister Sea, and the shop will open on the 22nd through the 30th. So all that said, let's get started. Okay, this is all mixed up liqueurs, insignificant fools. And this is a really pretty one. It actually almost looks a little bit chromy. There's something about that shimmer that's like the shimmer is purple, the polish is purple, so there's no contrast really, but it still pops. It's very, very glowy. And there's in like lower light, it looks almost like a blue shimmer. Let's see. The inspiration was Ursula from The Little Mermaid. It's a bold, in-your-face purple base with intense purple to pink shimmer. Okay. And I get that now. Like, you can kind of see the pink. So that's very pretty. I'm going to think about it. I'm not going to add it to my wish list yet. Okay. Some images did not load. Okay. And it looks like they have some more fluid art polishes. Now, these ones are really pretty. Like the colors are really pretty, but I have not been able to get these to work for me. I have two of them, and I watched the Polish Mage video on how to do the fluid nail art. I've tried different ways of doing it, and I've just never been able to get it to work. So as cool as they make it look, and as much as I really love these colors that they brought, oh, it's so tempting, but until I can get my other two to work, I think I'll pass. Oh my god. Hold on. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. So I shouldn't be getting this excited about nail polish, but I wanted this color so bad, and I've wanted it for a while, okay? Didn't get it on the first run. Then they had overpours, and I kept talking myself out of the overpours. I'm like, I'll get it eventually. It'll be around, you know? And then it sold out. So I can't believe it. I can't believe they're bringing it back. That is so freaking exciting. And this was not on the spoilers, so I had no idea they were bringing this back. That is so cool. It's like this like bright, almost neon pea green. And then it's got reflective glitter, which I like because even when you're not shining your phone's flashlight on it, it still has just this extra sparkle that other glitters don't have. Then it's got the black flakies, and then it's got the orange, they look like matte glitters in it, so it does really look like pea soup. I have got to have this. Super excited. And I missed out, they did a final restock on Mooncat for Tectonic Shift, and I got the day wrong, and by the time I figured it out, it was already sold out. So this kind of like takes away some of that disappointment. Okay, I did see spoilers for this one, and I was super excited. So this looks like the Fauve Van Gogh collection. I've seen Stephanie from Polished Yogi do a couple of videos on that brand. I've never tried it, but this one looks just like one that she showed. And so it's very cool because it's like a jelly, so it's a little bit sheer. And it just rides that line between, is it yellow? Is it green? It's really just glowy, super pretty. Inspired by deep sea fish that glow between neon green and yellow. It's a neon yellow jelly base with green turquoise aurora. Okay, so that's what's responsible for that kind of like ambiguous color. And let's add that to wish list. All right, this one right here, the Vanessa Molina. This is reminding me of that Hollow Taco collection that came out not too long ago. It's pretty, but I think I'll go ahead and skip it. The Danglefoot is pretty, but it is a thermal. Oh, it's a solar. Sorry. It looked like a thermal. I just assumed. Okay. Dark and Twisted Liqueur. Haunted Sea. Okay. I really like this one a lot. That's super pretty. It reminds me of, is it the Midnight Zone or the Twilight Zone? I should know because I've watched so many ocean documentaries. Like, that is my thing, but I can never remember. It looks like the deep sea. Very cool, a little creepy, just like a very dark vibe. Like an evil mermaid. Let's see. Inspiration. It's a ghost ship at sea. It is a navy blue base with blue, green, purple shimmer. Okay, so I think that they nailed the ghost ship at sea. Like, it's definitely giving that kind of a feel. And I love it, so. I'm not getting the purple. Did it say purple shimmer on there? Blue, green, purple. I'm seeing the, like, teal shimmer. So that's kind of interesting. It'd be interesting to see in different lighting to see if you can get that one. Okay, I do like the blue blood right here, the LB. The only thing is I'm trying to be very, very picky now that my collection's bigger on what I get, especially magnetics, because I just don't find that I want to use magnetics that often just because they take so much time. They're beautiful, but they take so long. So this LB cheater, I did not too long ago, like where I took my periwinkle polish and I put is it called solar flare from Holo Taco over the top of it, and it kind of looks like when I did that. So I think this one's dupeable, even though it's gorgeous. For me, I'll go ahead and pass. Let's check this out. So this one's like really, really different. That peachy pink shimmer, I don't see that very often. And compared with like that really, really pastel purple, it kind of gives me like 90s vibes, like back in that pastel Southwest. It reminds me of my parents' couch back then, which might not sound like a compliment. I love that style, so I think that's really cool. I don't know if it's gonna wash me out just because of the color, but I am interested in it. Like, I've never seen a polish that looks quite like this, so I'm gonna add it to the wish list and think about it. Definitely outside of the box. And I haven't tried fancy gloss before. I've heard a lot about it. Let's check this one out. Hearts and Promises Golden Seahorse. Okay. So this one's cute. I'm not going to put it on my wish list because I feel like with all the other polishes that are kind of adding up, I like it, but it doesn't compete with what I have in my heart. Okay, now this one's interesting. So this is Mysterious Creature by Patty Lopez. It reminds me right off the bat of Fishnet Stockings, which was a polished pickup 90s shade. It really is a great dupe if you didn't get a hold of this one. Because as far as like my memory serves, it is almost exact. And it's really pretty. I am planning to get the Rogue Liqueur Poison Apple next month for Rewind because I didn't get it the first time around. And I feel like if I put that over some kind of dark magenta base, I'm going to be able to dupe it. So for that reason only, I'm leaving it out of the wish list. Keep her chin up. That's so cute. I have a BCB one like that, so I will skip. Okay, Bubblicious. This is pretty. It's a nice like corally summer color. Or here it looks more orange, like a dreamsicle color, which I don't prefer on my skin tone. So we'll skip that. Okay, these three are really cool. Let's start with Mighty Aphrodite here. So this one actually reminds me of a recent Danny Vienna Zodiac polish that sold out. It's got that green with the purple flakies, so if you missed out on that one, this would be right up your alley, I think. Super pretty. And here it's got that chromey kind of look. I like it a lot. Oh, let me add it to wish list, duh. Okay, the one in the middle, that's pretty, but I don't go for turquoise. This one This one is kind of like the sister polish, I think, to the green one. Mighty Aphrodite, is that what it was called? I already forgot. But, yeah, it's got like this mustard, almost like if you left mustard out for a while. Like, it's not bright mustard yellow. It's like a very prugly shade, and I love it. But I think I like the other one just a little bit better because I think those flakies pop more on the green base. But both are really nice. Now these crackles, I'm happy that the crackles are coming back because I think they're so cool. But I feel like they're doing a lot of like shimmery ones, and like while that's nice, I would really like to see some opaque ones, like a bright neon pink or green, or I feel like maybe they've made purple, but you know, something for summer that would pop more, because sometimes the problem with these more sheer ones is they don't pop, and it just kind of almost looks to me a little bit weird, like your nail polish, something's wrong with your nail polish. Not always, but like I have one from Rogue that was in a mystery set, the Jelly and Toast and Jam mystery set, which I believe is still on their site. It's on clearance though. And then this one, if you were paying attention, sorry, there was like a scratch at the door. It like really freaked me out. So last month during polish pickup, I believe it was Vanessa Molina that had a polish like this. And so if you missed out on that one, this one looks exactly the same. What the heck is that scratching noise? Okay, well, I'm gonna leave this on. Let's see what the scratching noise is. Is it a person? Is it a cat? It's freaking me the hell out. I don't even know. I'm locking the door. Top lock was not locked. Okay, back to the that was super creepy. Back to the nail polish here. So Vanessa Molina had one, and blah blah blah. I think I already covered that. Do adjust your expectations, because I saw a shade that looked exactly like this, and I saw somebody swatch it, and the blue did not like glow in the same way. So it probably glows, you know, when you're in like a certain lighting, but just keep that in mind, that it might not be as like this is crazy, and you just might, I don't know for this specific polish, maybe you do, but just keep it in mind. Now that my adrenaline's calming down. This one's super pretty. Serena from Nothing Basic. Now, I have not tried them yet, but this is really pretty. Almost like looks to be like a periwinkle. It leans a little bit more blue, so I don't know if I can call it a periwinkle. Jelly. It's just that rainbow flaky. Gorgeous. Inspiration, mermaid scales. It's a blue jelly base with pink, orange flaky, and blue reflective glitter. I'm going to add that to the wish list. Okay. And then it looks like we have a magnet here. Okay. There's no pictures. It says seashell-inspired magnet with charming hourglass effect. I would like to see the hourglass effect. Possibly they'll add more pictures before it goes up. Maybe it hasn't gone to swatchers yet, but I really regret not getting their spider one from last year. Last month. Because I've seen so many people use that effect on their magnetics, and I was like, why was I a fool? Why didn't I pick that up? It was super cute. Maybe they'll bring it back. I don't know. Okay. And I do like this, the fog. Okay. I've been wanting this for a while. This is like a mainstay, so you don't have to rush to get it or anything, but it would be really cool for Halloween. And what I like about it is that it's clear. You know, for the most part, it's a little bit foggy. Is she farting? I love that. But you know, it's a little bit foggy. That's why it's called the fog. But some of these glow in the darks, they have just like this really ugly base color that you would never wear if it weren't for the fact that you just wanted that glow in the dark effect. So I appreciate the ones that you can actually just put over your nail polish and not have too much of a problem. And I love that it glows red. I mean, that's awesome. And then I want this Twilight Zone one too, eventually. That's another clear one. And that one seems like even glowier. Okay, keep going, keep it moving, keep it moving. Okay. This prism prism polish, I have heard of them. I have not had the chance to try them out yet. But this is really pretty. You can definitely tell it's an ocean theme. Like, they nailed it on that. It almost kind of looks, and it's not, because it doesn't have the orange flakies, but it's reminding me of Serena from Nothing Basic that we just looked at. So I think I just wouldn't get both. They're not the same. This one's darker. It doesn't have the orange red flakies, or the orange yellow flakies. But I just feel like to get both might be overkill. Okay, I have been liking the Ribbits polishes. Let's check this one out. Okay, so I know I said I don't like grays, but this one, because it's charcoal, it doesn't wash me out. I really don't mind charcoal. This one would be kind of cool for Halloween, like with some Dracula stamping. I think that would be really awesome. I don't know if I'd wear it outside of Halloween, so I'd have to figure out, what I would want to do with this, if I can dupe it. But I'm going to add it to the wish list right now because it is different. Like, it's very unique. Okay. There's another crackle. Okay. I wondered if Sugar Bubbles was going to have a plate. It looks like she's bringing the one back from last month, the Creepy Bugs, and then she's going to do the Sinister Sea. So I didn't see any spoilers for this. So that's kind of a nice surprise. Let's see what they've got. They've got this, like, skull jellyfish. And then they've got this guy. I want to call him the Goon. I know he's not the Goon. I know that's not his name. He's the lake monster or whatever. And it's going to hit me after this video. I'm going to feel so stupid. But yeah. And then it looks like maybe they have Tomie there. I'm pretty sure that's Tomie, or it's somebody that's trying to do Junji Ito art. Very cool. And I would love that. Like, if she did a Junji Ito plate, or if anybody did a Junji Ito plate, I would be like, take my money. Like, that would be awesome. Huge fan of Junji Ito. Got some sharks, axolotls, very cute. I love those manta rays. Got some pirate, a Dumbo octopus up there. And then the Goonies. All right, my phone is not happy that I'm looking at the stamping plate, I guess. So my comment was going to be that maybe, like, subconsciously I saw the Goonies, and that's why I wanted to call him the Goon. I was also pointing out that they had Pirates of the Caribbean, and it's got a lot of diversity, or what would you call that? You can do a lot of different looks. Sorry. I got scared. Now I'm frustrated because I always have these technical difficulties when I'm trying to film. I don't know why. Every time you update your iPhone, it works worse or works less than before. Okay. All right. Victorian varnish. They brought it back. So I had to talk myself down from this one and remove it from the wish list. And now I have to talk myself out of it again. But it almost looks cuter this time. Maybe the universe is, like, telling me that I need this polish, that I cannot live my life without this polish. It is very important and is going to be the key to some pivotal moment in my life. So, I should listen and add this to my wish list. That's why it came back. That's the only reason. Okay. Lure of the Sea. That's a pretty one. I won't add it on my wish list. And that Pretty But Toxic is also super pretty, but I feel like even though it's not really similar to Birthday Brat, I kind of have that kind of a look, like a vibe. And I'm trying to be like, I only need a certain look. It doesn't have to be exact. Does that make sense? And this Zombie Claw, I did think this one was pretty cool. I saw spoilers for it. And now my internet's not going to load. I tell you, it's rough. There's always something that goes wrong. But anyway, I'll just zoom in for the time being and explain that this kind of reminded me of The Little Mermaid when they sing Under the Sea. So, you know, I'm a little thrown off. There's a lot of technical difficulties. So, oh, here we go. Here we go. All right. The universe has smiled down on me. Maybe it doesn't want me to have this one. Maybe it wants to leave it for like the ravers and the partiers, those crazy kids that are going to be using it in blacklight. That actually looks really cool. So I'm too much of a homebody for the blacklight. It'd be sad. It would be really sad because I'd just be in my room alone with the blacklight shining on my nails, crying, a single tear rolling down my cheek. Not cool enough to go clubbing. Yeah, this is really pretty. Inspired by a Pretty Little Evil Mermaid drawing. A turquoise base with neon glitter. So that's kind of funny because I don't feel that this is turquoise. I would say like a cobalt blue jelly. There maybe you can see a little bit more turquoise, but yeah. And I also think that's funny it was based off the Evil Mermaid just because it does remind me of like a happy Disney kids type of, I mean, it's a very happy polish, so, which isn't a bad thing. So, my wish list so far, I don't know if I can narrow this down really in a timely manner. So, you can see I have a type here, which is kind of funny. But they are different, okay? They're different. They have different finishes. One's kind of crazy, and the other one is just a little more toned down, a little more subtle. So, but I will go ahead and figure this out off camera, especially because my technical difficulties, like who knows, my phone's gonna blow up or something. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you at the next one.